guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review on the much hyped foundation by L'Oreal. This one here is the Infallible Pro Glow. This is what the packaging looks like. It was launched, I think, in June in the US, and just last week, July 19th, it was released in Canada. So L'Oreal released the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, which is extremely similar packaging, just a couple, like, very slightly different in colors. And the Pro Matte was a huge hit, especially for people with oily skin. It was completely matte, which is something that is not very often found in drugstore foundation. So I think that's what this made this foundation specifically stand out. So when I heard that L'Oreal was releasing another foundation called Pro Glow, I wanted it just as much as the Pro Matte one. So even though I have oily skin, I still decided that I want to try this guy out. Let's talk about the colors. So there are 11 shades offered in the Pro Glow, and I believe there was 12 in the Pro Matte. I'm actually not quite sure which shade didn't get transferred over, but I have heard that L'Oreal will be releasing more shades to this Pro Glow line, which is excellent because I know a lot of people struggle to find their shade. I actually did an okay job. I'm wearing the foundation now and I feel like it really does match. I got the shade 205 Natural Beige and I really like the color on myself. So if you are about an NC30, you should go for a 205, maybe even a 206. So anyways, let's go into the demo. So as you can see, this is my bare face. I just moisturized about 20 minutes ago. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prime. Today, since we are using a very glowy foundation, I decided to use one of my most mattifying primers, which definitely hands down is my Nivea Men aftershave balm. So I just apply this all over the face and it keeps me quite matte all day long. I really do love this guy. And then we're gonna do one side of the face at a time. So the foundation on the back says, a pro tip, dot onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. So at first I thought they meant dot on as in dot it on, like with your finger. So that's what I did on one side. So I dotted it on and then I took my beauty blender and I pounced it into the skin. And as you can see, it is quite a good coverage. I wouldn't say it's full, but it's definitely medium coverage and you can build it. I actually did build a little bit on the first side, and here is the difference between the two sides. So as you can see, I don't have any blemishes right now, but I do have a little bit of discoloration. So you can definitely see that the foundation did an excellent job at covering all of that up. Now moving on to the next side, I decided to squeeze a little bit out onto my hand and then roll it onto the face, or pounce it onto the face with my beauty blender. And I actually enjoyed the application of the foundation this way a lot better, just because I find I can see better where the foundation is needed. Nonetheless, both sides ended up looking the exact same. You can tell that the foundation did a great job at covering my discoloration and evening out my skin tone, and I really, really love it. So now I've been wearing the foundation for approximately, so about an hour, and I have no oils breaking through. I did set my T-zone just right here and underneath my eyes with the Laura Mercier what is this? Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. I mean, I can't not set my concealer, so I definitely did, but other than those areas, I didn't do any other setting anywhere else. That being said, I do find that my skin has a little bit of a glow to it, and I am not wearing any highlighter, like, at all. L'Oreal does claim that this foundation will last up to 24 hours, just like the Pro Matte one. Now, the Pro Matte one, I've never tested a foundation for 24 hours ever, and I can't say that I ever will, just because I don't think anyone should wear their foundation that long, ever. Since this is the first time I'm testing out the Pro Glow foundation, I am not quite sure how long the lasting power will be, but as of right now, it is looking really, really good, and I will leave in the description box how it sets throughout the day. As somebody who has oily skin, I recommend to all oily skin people out there, don't shy away from this foundation. It's beautiful. Just use a proper primer and set your T-zone or oily areas and you'll be good to go. You can still wear this Pro Glow foundation. I don't see any reason why you cannot. And for everyone who has dry skin, I highly recommend this foundation because I feel like it will just sit on your face so well and just look really stunning and help those dry patch areas not look cakey. So I think this is still a foundation for all skin types. I think that this foundation works for both oily and dry skin. Is it better suited for dry skin? Yes, probably. But if you're an oily skin person who does like having dewy skin and a luminous look, then you should definitely check out this foundation. I highly recommend it. Again, I picked mine up at my local Rexall drugstore. That's the only place that I've seen it thus far. And unfortunately, I know that in the States it's like 10 bucks. Here it was 22 bucks. So that being said, it is a great foundation. I think it is definitely on the higher scale end foundation wise in the drugstore. So at first I was like, $25, what? And then I was like, you know what though? Like the Pro Matte one, I think was about 18 and I love that one. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get it, whatever. Here, take my money. Overall, I give this foundation a 2 thumbs up. I really, really love it. I love the way it sits on the skin. I love the way it looks. I love the coverage. And the application was super easy. It blended out like a dream. I had no issues with it drying too fast, caking up, not covering what I wanted it to cover. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this review on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.